Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. The extra point is good by Sanders. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 222. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go. Yep. 319, got that.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331. 331. Right.
Fields looking to throw. He's got it at the 5. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Here we go. 319. That's not. Go.
Hall will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Good. Turbo, sir. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Dose of the hurry up here. Goff on 3rd. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Play action here with Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go, come on. 180.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 331, 331. Say hi.
Looking to throw Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. The Lions out in front. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 1st down here.
Ready? Green 19, Jets, what? Go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jets, what? You got a mini base.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, take some checks. Easy. Snap.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Turn on, son. Touch right. Right.
Fields to throw it. Taylor makes the catch. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy of that 1st down at the 30.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 19 windy. Here we go. Right.
Here's Hall once more. running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Up. Here we go. Green,
From the red zone now. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. Is good for Detroit first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down run by Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Goff on first and 10. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice first and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Goff tosses that quickly out one. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Looking to throw. Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Hold on. From the 19-yard line.
Ric Flair. Maverick. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So now, here's third and goal. Throwing again, it's Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Chip square. Turn ball, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Fields out of the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, son. 331. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go. 319. That's that.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Sit high.
Fields throwing once more. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Tonight.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, son. Right.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
11. Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Guys, right.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Green 19. Angel. Right.
3rd and long for him here. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. First down now, ball at the 33. Off play action, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big strike here to Williams. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They kick the running back in motion. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331.
They start the drive with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go. West right pitch. 319, right tonight. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Fields now on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, side.
1st down throw for Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 58, who's here's that? 11. EQ! Right.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand. not two hands that got on the football.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. He's got room to roam. Inside the 45. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And that return ends as he goes out of bounds. That gave them great field position down inside the 30.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Fields looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Don't jump, ready? 331, 331.
Blitz coming here, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Good night.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Extend. Green knife.
Fields out of the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You got a mini base.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Line up. Go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
A pistol snap, Fields. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. 3rd and long for him here. Looking for an open man. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Down the sideline inside the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Setting up to pass. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Lions get the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from New York.